think it may be William Huskinson. Now he was an MP, and I'll tell you how he died because it's quite shocking. There's
Need my sunglasses, it's just getting very sunny.
a man called George Stephenson, right, who basically he invented trains, steam trains, and his steam train, what he invented was a template for all trains for about 100 years. So this steam train was Stephenson's rocket, it was called. It was getting on its first trip out, it was getting shown, like, and loads of notable people came round. So William Huskinson was an MP, and he was supposed to be quite clumsy, so wasn't well, and his doctor told him not to go to this day, but he went anyway. And what I read was he was on a train with maybe the Prime Minister, and his train was going, and for some reason they stopped, and and got out, and this Stephenson's rocket was coming the other way, and this Huskinson, there was a 4-foot gap in between the two trains, so he could have just stood there and the train coming forward wouldn't have hit him, but he didn't. He went like this. He decided to go over the track, and then decided to change his mind, and then he panicked and thought that the train was still going to hit him, and what he done was, I think it may have been the Prime Minister's carriage, he jumped up on the door, and the latch wasn't left on, and the door swung open, and the train hit him, and it mangled his leg, and he died at like 9 p.m. that night. But that's the very first time that this new train was.
So first train and the tragedy.
Yeah.
So people probably started talking, is it even safe to have trains?
Well, it wasn't the first train, but it was one of that first type of train, and I suppose it paved the way around the world for safety of them. And you know, trains had just come about, and they must have thought, oh God, these trains aren't safe. So it probably put things in place to make them safe. But the same trains, the same style of trains was used for hundreds of years all over the world, because the British invented trains, invented railways. Let's go and see if we can find that.
Yeah, I think I've seen in Birmingham like some statues or monuments saying about many inventions.